Hello guys, welcome to another episode of FPL SCANNER, only on Mavzone Sports. Game Week 12 has just concluded and we are left with less than 48 hours to make our transfers and lock our team for Game Week 13, which starts this Wednesday by the way. But first, let us look at the scores from Game Week 12. This week, we saw most of the big teams drop points, with the most significant one being Chelsea's loss at Goodison Park. I bet none of us expected this to happen, isn't it? The Manchester Derby was a goalless draw and would have impacted quite a lot of FPL managers. It was also surprising to see both Tottenham and Liverpool dropping points away from home to mid-level teams. I'm really not sure what is wrong with the Gunners. A 1-0 loss at home is heartbreaking. Leicester City have upped their form going into the festive period. I hope they continue it into the new year as well. For this week's star performers, we can find a number of new entrants who have a small ownership in the Fantasy Premier League. This has prompted many to look into these options. The absence of Rodriguez has given Sigurdsson a chance to shine. The top performer for Game Week 12 is James Maddison, whose attacking influence led to Leicester getting a comfortable win against Brighton. His haul of 16 points was the best in this week. He scored 2 goals in his 74-minute performance on the pitch. This is only the second time this season he has managed over 10 points in a game. Do you think he can do so again in the next few game weeks? Please comment below. Jamie Vardy had a bit of a role reversal this week as he turned creator with 2 assists for Madison's goal, leading to 13 points for himself. He also scored a goal as well in this game. However, the bonus point system meant that he was the second best this week. For my team, the star performer was Emiliano Martinez, whose clean sheet and bonus points of 3 led to an overall 11 points. It's been quite a long time since I made a review on him, that he has performed so well. Since he's the only goalkeeper for my team, I hope he continues this form. Leicester defender James Justin also had a superb performance and scored 11 in a game where Leicester kept a clean sheet. He got the assist which led to Vardy's goal and also got some bonus points in this process. Finally, my captain fantastic for this week, Harry Kane. His goal in the 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace was enough to total to 9 points and reward me with another 9 as a result of him being the captain. So for Game Week 12, I have some good news as my team scored a total of 65 points. My team is still above the 1 million mark, but a similar performance in Game Week 13 will definitely see my team move up back into the below million rankings. It's so good to see your players scoring points for your team. Now, for the transfer tips and strategies for Game Week 13. First, the fixtures list. I have picked a total of 6 games, which I feel may be the fixtures to watch in terms of points for Game Week 13. Manchester City are expected to win at home. This Newcastle can be full of goals rather than a low-scoring fixture. I am shifting my team's inclination from Everton and moving towards Leeds for the coming game weeks. I hope it doesn't turn out to be as bad as I did for my previous hunch. This brings me to Leicester vs Everton. I feel Vardy and his team have enough to take 3 points out of this game. Liverpool vs Tottenham is the box office fixture for Game Week 13 and we would know the outcome only when it's done. I guess there is no point in making predictions for this one. West Ham have showed enough so far this season that they have a good, capable lineup. Aston Villa, albeit inconsistent, have got victories here and there. Finally, Manchester United seem to have an easy fixture with a trip to Sheffield United. This was not the case last season. For Game Week 13, I will stick with the 3-4-3 formation. If you have seen my video for Game Week 12, you would already know what transfers I am going to make this time around. As I mentioned, I have planned to do a double transfer by taking a 4-point hit. The players who are going to make way are the Everton duo James Rodriguez and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Rodriguez is out injured, whereas for the striker, I feel Wilson offers more potential than Calvert-Lewin in the coming weeks. Let's see if I'm right on this one. I hope so. So with this double transfer, I am going to bring in Kevin De Bruyne and lead striker Patrick Bamford into my lineup. I'm going to stick with the same backline as last week. But for this week, I'm placing Wijnaldum onto the bench. As for the captain's armband, the decision was really tough. If I had to be aggressive in climbing the leaderboard, I have to pick my captain as De Bruyne. I'm sure many of you will have Fernandes as your captain pick. Here are a few tips that you may find useful for your transfer options. If you're still not convinced with Kevin De Bruyne, then Mohamed Salah is the obvious choice, as he seems to be keeping his scoring run intact. But for most, finding the budget would be an issue and would have to make some brave decisions. If you are looking for a consistent striker, Jamie Vardy should always be an option. He was after all the Golden Boot winner for the 2019-20 season. However, like Salah, his affordability is the main concern. Would you let go of Kane or Werner for Vardy? Do comment below. West Ham's Thomas Suchek has been silently giving points and has become the second most transferred in player for Game Week 13. He has scored 3 goals so far this season and can definitely be that player who balances the book for your team. West Ham also seem to have a good run of games starting Game Week 15. The Villa duo of Jack Grealish and Oli Watkins can be a good option for Game Week 13. However, it is Villa's inconsistent performance that is making me stay off them at this point of time. Now for some injury news. Diogo Jota's knee injury is going to keep him out for up to 2 months at least. He showed a lot of promise and had some good performances in the previous game week. James Rodriguez has a calf strain and may not feature in the game against Leicester. Jota and Rodriguez are the top 2 players to be transferred out for Game Week 13. So, that's it for my views and tips for Game Week 13. Hope to score some great points this week and come back with a higher rank. I'm going to see you very soon again. If you liked my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You can also find my videos by typing in Mavzone Sports in the search box. Good luck for Game Week 13. Stay safe and see you soon.